What's up, everybody? Ryan from Craft Beer Review. We're doing our YouTube channel now, and I have with me my buddy Bill from New Jersey. Bill, how's it going?
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be here.
We're excited to do something a little bit different, which is going to be a YouTube channel, which then we're going to transition into a podcast. Bill has been nice enough to help us out because we've lacked the ability to get anything really going. So
it's like the fifth guy they call.
Yeah. So we got down to the fifth man on the list, it's Bill. And now we're going to give it a shot. We're going to go through a couple of different things. And one of the things we want to talk about is how Craft Beer Review came to be. And it's kind of funny because it started off all as a joke. We read an article, me and my buddy Leonard, we read an article about how influencers on Instagram would get stuff sent to them. And we wanted free beer. And now we are 21,000 followers later. And I'm getting beer in the mail quite a bit. So I guess if you don't know, what's that?
Good problem to have.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I get no beer in the mail.
Well, maybe
someday
these videos will change that.
Yes.
And
my address is
address across the bottom of the screen. If you haven't heard of us before, you can go to craftbeerreview.com. You can find us on Facebook and obviously Instagram, where we got the start. I guess if we want to get started, start talking about beer, that's the point of the show, right?
I love talking about beer. I love drinking beer as well.
Well, you got to figure, there's nothing more that my alcoholism needs to add to this than just to sit around and talk about beer while I'm drinking it with people.
Listen, nobody's ever been drinking any more beer than right now. If what I'm doing is consistent across the country, then it's just about every night around, evening, 2:30. When do you start thinking about your first beer?
Do you think that they're going to change that time? Like it used to be, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Now it's just going to be like, it's noon.
Yeah.
That's just a statement. It's noon. And everybody
doesn't matter anymore. They're going to get rid of it. It's just anytime is acceptable.
So, Bill, what are you drinking all the way up there in New Jersey?
I bought this beer at my grocery store. My grocery store giant has a killer beer selection. It's called Citrus by Funk, and it is my favorite beer right now. And I looked at, when you're like, I'm like opposite local, right? I'm like, I read it and I was like, that's an hour for me. How can that be possible, right? But it's anyone that sees this in their grocery store, or liquor store, beer store, should buy it. That's mine.
Is it a hazy? What do we got? Hazy.
It's ale brewed with grapefruit juice. It's just funk, man. It's the funk.
I'm feeling it.
Good.
I'm kind of jealous that you get to buy craft beer in your grocery store. We can't really do that in Maryland, and not all of Maryland. So, like around me, can't buy beer at the grocery store.
Really?
I go to the Outer Banks. I can buy beer at the grocery store.
Yeah, like I know I went to school in Maryland, but now that I'm back, I think of it as like the South. I'm so surprised. Now I remember, like you couldn't. But I was driving to St. Louis, and their gas station had hard liquor and beer and wine in the gas station, like vodka.
A few gas stations you can get beer here, but not grocery stores.
Vodka.
No vodka at the gas station.
In PA, there's a separate vodka. There's a separate liquor and wine store and a separate beer and like seltzer store. So you can't buy beer. That's why we have in our grocery stores, because they're kind of trying to make it up to us. You know what I mean? You can't buy beer in the liquor store. You can't.
Well, in Maryland, they don't trust us to make good beer decisions while we're in the grocery store. So therefore, they got to keep it separate. Now, when I go to the one grocery store near me, there is a beer store right next to it. So they do that whole game.
That's nice.
It's the same thing, but you still got to go out, take your groceries to your car, put them in your car, go back in. But
it's nice
anyways.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. We kind of got off topic, but I think one of the things we want to talk about is beer news. And with everything that's going on in the world, some beer news would be good news as opposed to watching what is on the nightly news.
Yes.
So, Bill, what do you got for some beer news there, buddy?
Oh, me? Okay, well.
Yeah, we'll go with you.
I will. Let's go. Here's the rundown. I'm the news guy now forever.
Yeah, now we got a little news segment going in the background.
All right, so here we have Collective Arts. Do you want to talk about Collective Arts, Murph?
Well, now you're bouncing back to me, but yeah. So Collective Arts is like my favorite brewery of the last few months. I'm drinking the IPA number 14 now, but I've really been hooked on their Hazy State, which is like delicious hazy IPA that only has about 4 to 4.5%. I think it's 4% ABV. So like you can drink, they're in the big boy cans. You can drink a couple of them, not have any problems, be able to walk the straight and narrow. And they don't taste like half of the low ABV hazy beers. It tastes like
that's the problem. The low ABV. Sometimes I feel like when I drink a Slightly Mighty. Have you had a Slightly Mighty? I feel like,
yeah.
Not to disparage it, but I feel like I like this is 6.1. So it's good to hear that at a low, low ABV there could be. I've had some good ones, but not a ton.
Yeah, this is one of the few that I actually like, and I'm sure that our 3 followers and watchers of this video, they probably also feel the same way. Is that you get that it's either going to taste really good and have a high ABV, or it's going to have a low ABV and you're missing a few things.
Yeah, you're struggling through them,
Kind of regretting buying that 4-pack or 6-pack. And with the Collective Arts Hazy State, which I was going to get for the recording of this, and they were sold out, is actually really, really good. And I highly recommend it. I would say that it is my choice of the month.
There you go. Choice of the month.
Choice of the month. Can we make that choice of the week?
Ding.
Choice of the only YouTube video we ever record.
No, there's going to be many. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was going to say something, but I forgot. So, I'm a guy like no matter what the ABV, 6.1 here, I'm going to drink it the same. So I love when I can get a low ABV or whatever, low alcohol. So I'm always going to drink it the same. I can't stop. I'm not like, oh, this is a 7. No, I just, take huge dips. That's me.
Yeah. No, they all go down the same. It's just the result can be different.
All right, so
Collective Arts. But back to craft beer news.
Well, Collective Arts is moving into CBD. Don't you know? They're partnering with
along with every little corner store up and down Baltimore City main streets.
Oh yeah. There's always my beer store because we don't have liquor stores. As I said, yeah, the THC gummies, and my son's like, "Well, can I have some?" No. But they're making CBD drinks. This is going to be exciting, right? They're now. Let's see. I'm a bigger fan of THC than CBD, but that's for another story. But they're making outside the United States. So you're probably gonna have to wait till it's legal everywhere here. But in Canada, and they're making 3 stateside releases. Oh, okay. Sparkling tea, raspberry and hibiscus, Rooibos. You love hibiscus, I know, Murph.
Oh, big hibiscus fan.
Super fan. And 2 varieties of sparkling juices, mango, pineapple, coconut, and cucumber. I suppose the big thing about this is I didn't even know there were CBD drinks. I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I interviewed the guy that has a brewery out in Colorado that is doing just THC beverages. So I guess they're like, CBD, THC, all that stuff is starting to take hold now. I just wonder how long it's going to be before, it's a thing. Like when you go to a party and people are like, do you want CBD? Do you want alcohol? Do you want THC?
You want a THC beer?
Yeah, because right now you go there, it's like, do you want beer or wine or liquor?
Well, the way this is going, like maybe acid. That's like legal in Oregon now or whatever, right?
Now I'll take some mushroom tea, please.
You want THC? You want a PCP? Oh man!
Would you like an angel dust cookie?
We can dream. Sweetwater, as you know, the brewing company. They brew the 420 Extra Pale Ale and other cannabis-themed beers. Well, they're being purchased by a Feria, a Canadian cannabis company. So yes, Sweetwater is now owned by a cannabis company. So here we go.
So the transition is happening, whether we like it or not. We're eventually
is this weed news or beer news.
But it's both.
It's both.
It's the best of both worlds.
It's weird. But here we go. Here's one. And I know people love Treehouse. Do you know that?
If you've ever been on Instagram, then you know, and you type in the craft beer hashtag, then you know that people love Treehouse. And Trillium and
Treehouse.
Yeah.
They drive there. So Treehouse is opening a Western Massachusetts location. So people can drive maybe a little closer, hopefully. They have a Cape Cod location now. But it's just a 100,000 square feet location in Western Massachusetts, where I don't know, but you'll have to go to the Treehouse website to find out more information, right?
Well, why don't they go to our website? We'll figure out where it is, and we'll
post
put
it.
it on
Go to
In the news
craftbeerreview.com.
and the news section.
So this is one of my
how about-
favorites. What?
All right, fire away.
No, go ahead.
I love your favorites. No, I love your favorites. I want to hear it.
When it's a favorite, everybody's quiet. No, Smart Kegs. Have you heard of Smart Kegs before you saw my notes? They're kegs that tell you, get this, everybody. They tell you the location, temperature, and all sorts of detailed information about the beer in the keg. So you can go onto their website and find where the beer is, if it's being kept at the right temperature, and all sorts of other details about, I think, even how full the keg is, right? Imagine you're like, I want to drink some of the XYZ beer. You go on the web, you check it out. You're like, it's 50% full. I'm going over there. Are you texting?
Maybe. So I was just wondering, like, what kind of person is that snobby enough that it needs to know how their keg of beer is being stored?
Well, that's true. I'm a can guy, so I'm not a keg guy, so I don't know. But I would imagine if you were if you wanted your beer from a keg,
yeah, and then run from the police and knock on the front door of the whatever house you're drinking this beer out of.
No, I mean I think it's bars. Can you imagine fraternity party at Duke University?
Excuse me,
MGD.
Yeah. But I just showed up at your party, and Keg Smart here says that you have been keeping it at 38 degrees.
It's 2 o'clock, and I see.
I would like my $5 back, please, sir.
It's 2 o'clock, and I see you have 30% left. May I come over? Do you have any sorority chicks there? Oh man, so Smart Kegs, you know.
It's going to be huge in the college platforms.
Yes. And then you sent me this press release. Flying Dog and Ware Deck have a holiday beer. They're both Maryland breweries. What's that?
I was going to say
Maryland breweries are joining up to make Watch Me Nay Nay, a 7% ABV with well balance of spices, hops, and peels. Created collaboratively for the celebration of Ware Deck's 5th anniversary. So the maker of Flying Dog reached out to some of his influences and said, I want to make a beer with you. So he made beers with 2 different breweries. This is one, as you know.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. The name of that beer, I'm sure it's delicious, but really, some of this beer naming that's going on these days, it really makes you wonder, like, where are they getting?
Watch Me Nay Nay?
Yeah, it's almost like a dad joke on a can.
Oh, there's the can right there.
Oh, would you look at that? And
yeah, when I heard the title, I was a little bit, like, but I'll drink any IPA, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to drink it. I'm just not.
Is that a gold tooth or like a dead tooth in that horse?
That's a gold tooth.
He's got a grill.
When do you ever put sunglasses on a horse? Honestly.
Only the cool ones. Soon he'll have a whole grill. He's just got the one.
Yeah, well, he's working up. After this really takes off. That's
man. One of my favorite pieces of information is, are you familiar with Sloop, Murph?
No, what is
Sloop
that?
Breweries. All right, well, they make, all I know about them is.
Well, when you say just Sloop, I think it's like, is it a website? Is it an app? Sounds like an app.
Is it a salt and pepper song? No, it is a brewery. All right. And they make Juice Bomb. Have you ever had Juice Bomb?
I have not. I don't even know that it's available in Maryland.
All right. Well, they make Juice Bomb, Sabro Bomb, or Sabro Bomb. It's a type of hops. But they're making a juicier bomb. And I'm very pumped about this. This is one of my favorite beers. Let's bring up a beautiful picture. It's not juice. It's juicier. So that means, oh, wait a minute. I see the words double on that. Was the first one a double? I don't know. We're going to have to do that research. Well, but that right there is a beautiful can and beautiful beer. You need to try it.
Well, you were saying it's a Juice Bomb is the IPA, the hazy IPA. So the juicier would be a double.
The double. I get it now.
If they go to a triple, what is that going to be called? Juicier?
Juiciest? But then that leaves no room for a juicier. Yeah. Juicierist?
At what year do we come up with the quadruple IPAs?
I stay away from. Do you buy that stuff, man? Like I said, I like to be a sixer. I like to be 6% or lower.
Yeah, 7 is if I don't have to do anything important the next day, I'll do a 7.
That's important. IPA.
Yeah. Speaking of heavy hitters, I had this one sent to me. It is Heavy Seas. It's the 25th anniversary double barrel aged strong ale. And this guy is coming in, I think it's 15%. Yeah, 15.5%.
That's heavy.
Dude, I don't even want to mess with this. I'm afraid, like, if I do this, I'll wake up like 4 days later and not know what happened. I'll be in another state. But yeah, I will probably try it.
Yeah, the aforementioned, like, what do you drink? One? Do you drink two?
I feel like it should have came with like a Surgeon General's warning, like starting with this beer may lead to unemployment.
Drunkenness, yeah. Oh, your wife's gonna hate you.
Yeah. There is a divorce lawyer on the bottom of it.
Well, that's when you know not to get it.
All Berry Glacier. All right.
Don't urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Perfect.
Can you send me his number?
Yeah, I will.
All right. And then my last piece of news.
And you need to look that up.
All right. Yeah, I will. Have you heard of Pour My Beer?
No, I haven't.
It's a beer wall, and I'm going to show you a video. It's got 21 taps on it. Have you heard of Region Ale?
No, I haven't.
In Canton, Maryland, by you in Baltimore.
This is a real place?
Yeah, man. Hold on. Wait till you see. No, we're talking about the beer wall. Look at this.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You pour your own beer.
No, I have a story about something like that.
So behind the scenes, here's a behind the scenes look, right? And it can even do mixed drinks.
I bet you that guy's name is like Todd.
Todd?
Yeah. He just looks like a Todd. Go ahead.
So this is the behind the scenes of the wall. And then we can go to the front of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Where the user is. So here we go. You basically, I don't know if you swipe a credit card or what. Here you go. One, place your card. And you're drinking beer. The future is now.
Yeah, well, it sounds great and all, but there's a local brewery around us, not this one, that has a similar feature. And my buddy who likes to drink beer and can drink several beers and still compose himself, he went to this brewery, and you go up there, you give them your credit card, they, I guess, give you credits, almost like a Chuck E. Cheese for adults. It's like, here's your beer card. So he went up, he bought like 3 beers within like a 40-minute time period, and his card froze, and then he couldn't get any more beer anymore. And they said it was because you drank too many too soon.
That's the man right there.
Mm-hmm.
What if I have friends that wanted a beer? I can't buy a beer for my friends?
That's what he said. He bought a beer for a friend, and he went back up to get his actual third beer like an hour in, and they said that's 3 drinks an hour. That's just dangerous.
That's a tragedy.
It is.
That is just sad.
Yeah.
I don't like these anymore. Never mind. Forget all that, everybody.
Yep. It's good. We'll burn that place down tomorrow.
It's not far from you.
Mm-mm.
All right. And then
that's why I never heard of it, because it doesn't have real bartenders.
Where's that?
What? I said probably why I never heard of it, because it doesn't have real bartenders.
It's just a robot. They should have a robot that comes out. What would you like?
3PO comes out. This guy is your bartender right here.
That's a stormtrooper.
This day off.
Tell us about Baby Yoda, by the way. Who drew Baby Yoda there?
So my daughter did that.
It's kind of good.
Yeah, she is a little bit of an artist.
What kind of paints? Are they finger paints? What'd she do there?
Toe paints.
I can't paint. Toe paints. My left foot.
Dips her big toe in, and she can really do a good Baby Yoda.
Well, that's all my beer news for today.
Yeah. Do we have any other news that we want to talk about? I mean, there's been a lot going on. I think there was the Mike Tyson fight that we had.
Oh, yeah.
We could always talk politics if we really want to run this into the ground.
We've got I've got a few topics to talk about as far as other things that are non-beer related.
Fire away.
All right. Well, here's my first one. I think you're going to like this one. Are you familiar with Fiverr?
I've dabbled.
Okay, you have. Okay, so you know what they are. They're a website that you can get a song made, a rap song made. You can have a guitarist. You can do anything. There's probably people that knit you something on Fiverr. I haven't checked, but you can say, hey, I need a bass line for this song. And somebody on Fiverr, you pay them $25, they'll play a bass line. But what I use it for is a caricature. All right, so I gave people 3 pictures of you. All right, and this is all I gave them, mind you. Here's picture number 1. And I was purposely.
Is that me? Is
That's
that
you,
Ben
dude.
Affleck? Dude, that's Ben Affleck.
Yeah, and I made the pictures. I picked them quickly, but I purposely didn't want to make it too easy. You know what I mean? That'd be too convenient. So this is the first picture I gave him, and I didn't give them any feedback. That's the second picture. The innocent parties will be blurred out.
That was when I was standing right next to a big black hole, apparently.
I know. It's good. Oh, and then this one.
Wow, look at that guy.
Okay.
Apparently my ears were like twice the size as they normally are in that picture. But
is this even the same guy? I'm not sure this is even the same guy. All right, so here we go.
Ben Affleck is really good at his acting craft, so he always kind of looks different at every picture.
He sucked in Batman versus Superman, this guy.
Yeah,
right here I'm looking at. Actually, I didn't hate that movie until they're going to kill Martha. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Oh, I'll tell you real quick before. I know you want to see this, but I'll tell you. So Batman's about to kill Superman.
Killing me. God.
Batman thinks Superman's bad, right? So he's about to kill him. He's got him, right? He's got him down. He's got this spear he made out of kryptonite, right? And he had bullets, kryptonite, everything. So he's about to stab him, and Superman's like, they're gonna kill Martha.
You're letting him kill Martha.
And Batman goes, what'd you say?
What does that mean?
It's Batman's mom's name too, right? So they bond over that, and Batman decides not to kill. It's really, you need to watch it to realize how bad it is. But couldn't he say, they're gonna kill my mom? And Batman would be like, who's gonna kill your mom? Let's figure that out. He says the mom's name, Martha. Oh, that's my mom's name. I only care about your mom because it's my mom's name. Ridiculous. Anyway.
Did he have that spear made on Fiverr?
He did it was $4,000. Are you ready for the first picture?
4,000 on Fiverr. But go ahead.
Now these are not full body pictures, okay? These are
they nude?
I didn't want to pay the extra, okay? So it's just
no nudes, just
chest up, okay? Here we go. This is from LoMalo. LoMalo. Who's that guy?
I feel like I'm of Indian descent in that picture.
You definitely do look. Can you take your hat off? Show us that hair. It's sticking straight up. Never mind. Put it back. Yeah, that doesn't look like you.
No.
Next. Okay. This is
I feel like. Hold on, wait.
Uh-oh.
Go back.
That can't.
Yeah, I feel like that guy, when you send him just a regular person's picture, that's everybody gets this.
That does not look like
if
you.
I send him 3 pictures of you, I'm getting that exact same picture.
He just has that. He copies it. He's just like, oh, I'll send him.
It's actually him. It's him, and he just sees himself in everybody.
Shouldn't we all?
Well, that's true.
This is from Loopy Design.
What am I, Julian Edelman? What the heck?
You're definitely a hipster.
I don't even have that little paintbrush underneath my lip.
Now, mind you, these are the reference pictures.
Yeah. Where do you see that paintbrush? Look at
and that's what we get.
That. Where do you see that?
That's what we get.
Yeah.
Well, you get what you pay for. Some were $5, you know?
Wow.
One was $10, 2 were $5.
I hope the first one was $5 because that was just the guy that drew it. He drew a picture of himself.
I'll give him a picture of me. See if he realizes. All right, and then this is the last guy. The last guy gave me 2.
Okay.
So this is his first one. That's my illustration.
Actually not that bad. That's not that bad.
But then he comes out with this.
Oh wow! For the win.
How could he give me 2? And one looks like some other guy. And then one looks like you. Did he not mean to send both?
I like that one the best.
Now, he put you in Under Armour because I said, don't put him in a shirt and tie. I told everybody, don't put him in a shirt and tie. He doesn't, that's not him.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
That is good. That guy actually did what you asked him to do. The other guys, they just took pictures that they had in their hard drive and sent them to you.
And here's the source material I figured out. That.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
if you look at that, he took your head and he made it straight up and down. Oops.
Yeah.
There it is.
Great.
There you go. You want any of these?
That's gonna be my Facebook profile picture.
Yeah, man. I can get the fibers taken off.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about my neck. It looks kind of small.
Well, I need to give them feedback. What kind of feedback do you give this guy? Like, that's not him. Is that what you do?
So who did that one?
That's L my illustration, but he also did this.
Because I feel like if you go back one, look at that guy's face.
Yeah.
Right? And I think they're all using the same program, because then if you back up to the very first guy, it's the same face as the first picture you sent me. Yeah.
Oops, that's not it.
That one. Yeah, that
It's the same face?
Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
Conspiracy theory? Are you saying on Fiverr they're cheating?
I just
Probably.
like that. I don't even know what
when
that
you pay
is.
$5, you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. That's it. That's the winner right there. I mean, even got the terrible hair comb over and everything down pat.
All right, I'll get this one. I'll just tell him, hey, you don't want the Under Armour though, I'm sure, right?
I mean, unless they're gonna pay me.
Well, I can give him one piece. They're actually calling you. No, I can give him one piece. I can get one revision. I'll say put him in a black shirt. These I'll say you're fired. You're fired. You're fired, and you're fired. How about that?
Dude, who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
I think I saw him in an episode of Homeland.
It's not this guy.
No, it's not.
So that was a fun five. Like, that one.
Am I a saint with the halo behind my head? What am I right there?
That's the sun. You're bright. You're a bright, shining influence on all of us.
Yeah, you need to.
That's the ocean. Edelman. Who is that guy? He's kind of good looking.
Yeah, I know. I wish I looked that good. That's the thing, is that I look at that and say, I'm not that attractive.
You know what, though? This guy's not cool. There's something behind those eyes that says he's going to do something douchey. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's the guy that tips 12% when he goes
he's
up.
Like, give me the bill. Give me the bill. It's like a party of 18.
Yeah.
I'll settle up.
I got this, guys. And then everybody throws in their 20% tip, and then he just is like, well, I guess I don't have to tip now.
It's like, yeah, it's added. Gratuity's added. He gives an extra percent. 25%.
Yep.
I used to know somebody like that. And then this guy's like the guy that's like
that guy and the first picture, for some reason, they seem like the same person to me.
I feel like he's an IT guy or something. You know, he's.
I just feel like he's going to be in an AT&T commercial.
I think he's here to help. You know, this guy, I wouldn't let this guy date my daughter. No, hey, what's up?
Absolutely not. His name's Chad, that guy right
there.
No,
sir. If he knocked on my door, Chad, listen, Chad, I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not going to happen with my daughter. And then this guy.
Chad, I see your Thunderbird out in my parking lot.
And then, you know.
This guy ain't even close.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
Look, they grabbed the hair, right? They gravitated. He grabbed the one guy who probably had a lot of work to do. He's like, look at the hair, right?
Yeah. He's like, what pictures of myself do I have where I comb my hair back like this guy? Yeah. No.
Hey,
absolutely not.
That guy.
Nope. I don't.
Stop giving me bedroom eyes. And that guy's not that guy. This is. I want to say this is the same guy that sent me both of these. He nailed it in one, and then maybe this is somebody else.
Yeah, maybe he accidentally sent you somebody else's caricature.
Maybe that's the problem.
Dude, this is so good. I didn't know the show was gonna be funny.
I had low expectations. So there you go. I will get this one. This will be the one. I'm gonna have him put him on a different shirt. We'll talk about that. And there you go, man.
Yeah, can we put it on a shirt and then sell it, and then underneath it will say like craft beer review?
I need $10 plus tax.
Oh God! All right, we're gonna set up a GoFundMe page for Bill to get my caricature.
If you want this caricature to be in his Insta,
$10.
So that's that, man. That's that. And I think we should take a break because I have to go take care of some business, and I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna go pay my taxes. I'll be right back.
All right.
Let's face it, everyone is greedy for money, but nobody is more greedy than insurance companies. That's why when I sue the bastards, I always ask for a jury trial, no matter how small the case is, because if they don't settle with me, they just may have to face you. Damn geckos!
Barry Glazer, legal advocate for the injured, disabled, and abused cavemen.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Bill and I took a little bit of a break. I grew a beard. He changed his shirt. And we want to wrap this up a little bit. But before we do, we want to give away something because you've watched our YouTube channel for, I don't know, 20 minutes now. And we feel like you're entitled to some rewards. So we've got some Still Fire stuff that they were nice enough to send us. I think this is like a wallet. I've got a ton of Still Fire stickers still left over.
Stickers.
Shirts.
That guy behind you.
That guy's this hat right here. That's a great hat. I've got a couple of shirts to give away. So
the Baby Yoda picture.
No, I'm keeping that.
Sorry, guys. Costs too much to send.
Yeah, shipping is way too expensive. So we'll give away this swag to everybody. The first person that email us or message us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Craft Beer Review, we'll give you a shirt. Second person will get a shirt. I think we got 2 shirts. Third person will get a hat unless you want a shirt, and vice versa or whatever. But anyways, we'll give you stuff for watching our YouTube channel. Just make sure you check us out on craftbeerreview.com, and all the news stories we talk about as well. They're also on craftbeerreview.com. Bill, you got anything else?
See everybody. It was a lot of fun. See you next time.
So I guess that's the end of the show.
Yeah!